You are noticing that as you soar more into completion of your mission for our Galactic Light Team, you are being greeted by those who are controlled from the Cabal, that are living depressed lives, and that will ask you millions of questions, and then be unsatisfied with their own mission. To know that you are balanced enough to rise into more source, then you are feeling the majestic nature of your soul to then allow you to rise into more of your cosmic self. As you know this more, you are noticing that none of our ascended masters are following you, but only our most advanced beings of light are monitoring your progress, to make sure those of you that are serious are receiving the necessary guidance. As you are accessing more of your ascension process, then you are transforming the dualistic planes into more of a unified field of light, as in being on hell for a long time, you are able to anchor in more of the heavenly realms. Those of you that have had hundreds of lifetimes are not listening to these transmissions, and have already been awakened for many, many years, and those of you that have just recently awakened a few months, a few weeks, a few years still are. There are energy divers, meaning those who are aware that you are on the top of your ascension process, and are designed to try and make you fall into the depths of more reincarnation cycles. Such beings will appear in Earth family, will appear in friends, and those that are not serious about ascension, as those of you serious about ascension are creating in abundance, and are not just creating a little. Those of you that are looking for attention will only create very little, and then say a couple lines, create one piece of art a month, one communication every few months, and then act as if that is enough light work for our Galactic Light crew. That is similar to a professional that only sees one client a month, when the line is for many thousands that need service, and this is continuing to show you your dedication to our light team. In being more serious with who I am as your commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Council, Galactic Federation of Light into more of the New Earth. Those souls that stop talking about the New Earth are attention seekers. Those that are not spreading massive amounts about ascension are attention grabbers, and are living in ego. One way to tell such souls are in ego is ask them a bunch of questions about ascension, and see how they respond, and if they tell you to just follow your intuition, they are not aware of their divine self. To be more aware, then you are not here to follow at all, but here to lead, and this is showing those of you that are balanced, and which of you that are not balanced, clearly. This is about setting the record straight who started these transmissions, and who spread much access to information about our galactic crew, not about those who are just trying to be famous. Fame is natural to any soul. It is not special that any souls are famous, as you are able to be famous for riding a bike on YouTube, and putting it online. And that is not how you rise your vibrations into more ascension. You need to realize that a lot of respect has, and continues to go into your rising in frequencies, to share such information to you, and any of you that are just going along for the fame ride need to leave these transmissions now, and allow room for those serious. It is not about trying to convince any of you to stay regular listeners, as clearly, those of you that are drinkers every day have mostly left already, saying with ego, shoot, I am not giving up my drinking habit, I am going to die drunk, so what? I only have one life to live. Those of you that are not living this path are continuing on with such transmissions, and are seeing that as you still provide unconditional love to those choosing duality, you are realizing that you need to detach from such souls to rise more into your light source. In reaching more inwards, there have been many star seeds, and light workers that have come to our awakened ground crew, and asked with ego, who am I? How do you know so much? And then turned around and focused on more fear, and fame, than their own divine roots in actually placing a lot of time into their light work. This is not applying to all of you, as those of you that are keeping up with your light work are recognized for your dedication, and even if you have a bit of fame from it, no problem, as long as you are rising into more unity within. There needs to be an addressing now to those of you souls that feel that it is normal, ungraceful to ask ascension questions, and then to insult when answers are given. No such attention is going to be given to such individuals who are not being respectful, who are not willing to drop divided states, who are not willing to stop being attached to ego. Those souls that are not being serious will reincarnate, and there is nothing any of you can do to change the fate of those that are choosing duality. You are only able to keep showing unconditional love until such souls physically die. In the entrances of more of your cosmic openings, then you are knowing, you are not following, and trusting your intuition to soar more into an awakened presence of your light source. There are knowledge mongers still among such transmissions that are trying to pick out such unique information, and to change it to make it appear that these words are all false and religious. It is of no focus to see such souls as part of your ascension light team, as this is about uniting only with those who are the best of our galactic crew, that are ascending beyond more duality now. All that are against our light team are falling into more duality, and this is just how it is. This is not a game. This is not a joke to play. This is a serious business where deaths are happening daily to those that are not serious about ascension. Sure, those that are children that die daily have been mostly souls that are reincarnated from previous lifetimes, and go on to more reincarnations, until ready to ascend as a soul. There are those of you that are in truth, witches, and sorcerers, and this remains to those souls that are aware of their witchcraft to be centered in crystal light work, and that is clearly to show you that it is not about fear labels, but more about light combinations. In being part of our light team, only the most advanced souls are leading the way, are spreading the most information, and until you reach hundreds of thousands of souls about ascension, you are still advancing in your progress for ascension into more states of divinity. This is not about trying to skip through in your ascension process, to try and be famous, to try and just gain a lot of money. This is about taking your dedication to new levels. It is about knowing that all of you focused on more of your unfolding of your ascended realms are continuing to know that you are abundant by your mission to align more into the stars. Along with such transmissions comes in knowing that you are balanced enough to vibrate into more awareness, to then see in the harmonization of pure light. From the depths of who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians, then you have deep healing missions that are in direct alignment, and those that are not living in alignment with their true self are looking to gain outer attention only. Within knowing that you are balanced enough to rise beyond all such drama is to know within that you have placed your lives on the line to spread such information. In knowing the Cabal are planning right now to kill every one of you serious about ascension. We stand with you in a protected layer of light. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.